Welcome to Rural Preschool. We can't wait to learn with you. We can't wait to learn with you.
Hi farm friends, welcome to Rural Preschool. My name is Miss Rose and today we're going to learn about bees. This is my friend Miss Ashley and she's going to teach us about bees today.
Hi friends, I can't wait to learn with you.
What do beekeepers wear? Beekeepers wear protective clothing so that they don't get stung. Here you can see that Miss Ashley is putting on her jacket and zipping it up nice and tight. She has to make sure the zipper goes all the way up. Now she's going to put on her bee veil. A bee veil is a special hat that keeps bees from getting to her face, head, and neck. The bee veil attaches to her bee jacket by velcroing in the front and then zipping on each side of her neck. In this way, no bees can get in between the bee veil and her jacket. It keeps her nice and safe. Now Miss Ashley is going to put on her beekeeping gloves. These are special gloves that are made out of leather and they go all the way up to her elbows. These gloves not only help keep Miss Ashley from being stung, but they also protect her fingers from getting all sticky with the honey that the bees make. Miss Ashley has her bee suit on, so she's going to tell us how it keeps her safe.
Hi friends, this is my hat. It keeps the sun out of my face. This is my veil. These are my gloves. This is my bee suit. These are my bee pants. And these are my boots.
Notice how she has everything tucked in, so her sleeves are tucked into her gloves and her pants are tucked into her boots. And that makes sure that the bees don't fly up inside and get stuck in there. What to do if a bee is near you? So Miss Ashley, what should we do if a bee is flying around near us and we're scared?
So the first thing you need to do is stay calm. Just like horses, bees can sense when you're nervous. So stay calm and they should stay calm too. Also, you never want to flap your arms at them or smack them on your hand. Because if you do, that's a good chance that you could get stung. Just stand still and try and be calm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So if a bee is flying around, the wrong thing to do is the right thing to do is beekeeper's tools. Let's watch Miss Ashley get her bee smoker ready. A bee smoker is a special tool that is used in beekeeping to help calm down the honeybees. Miss Ashley is filling the smoker with dry pine wood shavings. And then she's going to light them to help produce the smoke. The smoke helps calm down the honeybees by interfering with their sense of smell. Typically, when a bee is afraid, it'll let out a pheromone, which is a special chemical that the other bees would smell and react to help protect their hive. But with the smoke, they can't smell the pheromone if another bee gets stressed, and they all stay calmer. So here Miss Ashley is showing us that you can add air to the smoker by squishing that special pedal. She has to lock it down so everything's nice and safe. And then as she adds air, you'll see more and more smoke start to come out. Just wait till you see how calm the bees stay because of this special smoker. Our 3 beekeeping tools. First is the brush, and it helps gently brush the bees out of the way whenever Miss Ashley doesn't want them close by. Next is the bee smoker that we just learned all about to help keep the bees nice and calm. And lastly, Miss Ashley is going to show us her hive tool, and it helps pry open the hive when the honey has it all stuck together. Time for a buzz break. Why are bees important? Not only do bees make honey, which is delicious and nutritious, but they also pollinate our crops. Pollination is the transfer of pollen to new plants so that the plants can produce new seeds, which means more plants, and more plants means more food. Bees pollinate about 1/3 of the world's food crops. That means about 1/3 of the food that we eat we get because of the bees doing their job. How cool is that? So now you know why bees are important, but why are beekeepers important? Scientists and amazing beekeepers like Miss Ashley have learned how to help the bees overcome challenges to survive, and because of that, the honeybee populations in the United States have become fairly stable. This is great news because it means that we aren't losing as many bees as we were in the past. Some of the reasons that we could lose bees are if they can't find a safe place to live, the flowers or fruit that they collect pollen from have been sprayed with pesticides, which is a chemical that is used to get rid of bugs on plants, and drought, which means a lack of water. So when beekeepers give the bees a safe place to live near good food sources and fresh water, they help the bees survive, which helps with growing food that people eat. So if you ever meet a beekeeper, be sure to thank them for helping us keep yummy food to eat like apples, pumpkins, broccoli, melons, and almonds. Pollen pants? What?
So when the bees gather the pollen, which will be opening up soon, they'll put it into a little ball and they'll put it into their what is called pollen pants. They carry their pollen in their pollen pants, and then when they fly into the hive, take their pollen out of their pants and stuff it into the cells, and that helps feed the baby bees.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Opening and protecting the beehive.
All right, so we're gonna get into the hive, and first thing I'm gonna do is smoke the entrance of the hive and then open the lid and smoke that too. So this just tells the bees, that I'm coming in, and it gets them calm. This is the inner cover. I'm going to take the inner cover off. This is my mite treatment that I didn't take out yet. And mites are bugs that are pests to bees, and if they're not controlled, they'll end up killing a hive. So I always gotta try and be on top of the mite count.
Types of bees in a colony. A group of honeybees is called a colony, and a colony consists of 3 types of bees. The first one is a queen. Queen bee is in charge of the whole hive, and she produces chemicals that guide the other bees in what to do. Her other job is to lay all of the eggs. She's the only bee in the whole colony that will lay eggs to have baby bees. Another type of bee is called a drone. A drone is a male, and they are larger bees. Their only job is to mate with the queen. They don't work, they can't make honey, and they can't even sting. What you're looking at here is the brood. brood are the baby bees. So if you can see, those little white larvae are curled up in the honeycombs. They are going to become the baby bees. And all the bees that are around them that you see on top of the honeycomb, they are worker bees. The worker bees are all females and they do all of the work in the colony. They collect the food, they clean and circulate the air, they take care of the baby bees. These are the bees that you see flying around outside of the hive. Building a beehive.
All right, so Miss Ashley is going to teach us how to build a beehive. This one doesn't have any bees in it, which is why we don't have our special equipment on. But go ahead, Miss Ashley.
All right, first we're going to start with the bottom board. This is the bottom of the beehive. Right here is where all the bees land to go inside the door of the beehive. This is called the deep super. This is where all the baby bees live and where all the queen lays the eggs. This is called a honey super. This is where all the honey is stored in the hive. This is the inner cover. This is the top of the beehive. And this is the lid. Keeps all the bees nice and dry.
So Miss Ashley, when you're doing honey, you never get it from the bottom super or the deep super?
Nope, that's where all the baby bees live and where the queen lays all the eggs.
Awesome.
How do bees communicate?
So bees communicate in two ways. One is they use a chemical called pheromones to talk to each other, and they tell each other things like where the food is, if there's moisture in the air, how hot it is. What else would they tell each other, Miss Ashley?
If there's danger, like if a bear's coming and wants to eat all the honey.
Oh no!
Yeah.
The other way they communicate is by doing a communicative dance. What's that called, Miss Ashley?
It's called the waggle dance. Bees waggle all around the hive and tell them, the other bees, where the flowers are. So if they shake their beak 3 times, maybe it means go left and find a flower.
All right, fun friends, I want to see you do a special dance to communicate something. What's your waggle dance look like? Wow, that was awesome! Great job! Thank you so much for learning with us today. We want to send a big thank you to Miss Ashley for teaching us all about beekeeping. Thank you, Miss Ashley.
You're welcome. I had so much fun today.
Don't forget to ask your parents to like and subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Bye!